My story could be a Netflix series. I got one person. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. So I'm so excited I actually got to catch one of your lives. I'm from Carolina as well.
All
So
right.
Carolina in the building. Um, so your videos and shorts have really been helping me. Um, so long story short, I'm married to my almost 2 year old son's dad.
Okay.
We got married a couple months before I actually had my son. There was red flags, but I never really like paid attention to them. I was just like, okay, maybe I'm a girl that can make this guy change. Trying to fix him.
You can change
And
him. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, I can change him. He got these issues. We both had a lot of similarities
Yeah.
with passings of relatives and stuff. It was insanely like
Yeah.
coincidences that happened. So my husband, he left me like last February, um, and moved like 3 minutes down the road to a hotel.
Okay.
Um, he was like, at first he was like, I don't know if I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. We went back and forth a lot. Ultimately, I ended up finding out that he was cheating on me. I would come to the room with my son after he told me to, hear him having intercourse with women. He would like talk to my son through the window, cuss me out. Like it was a lot.
Wait. Rewind that last part. What the last part you said?
I actually, he would invite me to come to his room sometimes, like, hey, come, tomorrow night to the room after I get off of work. So I would come there, and he would have women there, and I could hear him having intercourse, So I'm
What?
knocking on the door, like, yo, what the hell, And one of the times he got up, went to the door, and was smoking weed, acting like he wasn't there. Then he eventually came to the window and was talking to me and my son through the window, like, go on somewhere, leave me alone, like I was a stray dog. So I'm like, what the heck? So fast forward, he meets this older woman. Maybe he's talking to her for like a month or so. Throughout that time that they begin to talk, I actually went to court. I had tried to work things out with him before court, as far as like custody agreements, visitation agreements. He never agreed to anything. So he gets with this older woman. She has a son around the same age as my son. He misses all of our court dates, all of our mediation dates, just completely like blew me off. So he's talking to this older woman. He ends up moving away from us with her, um, to Greenville. It's about an hour or so away from us. So
I
he
don't.
moves there. Hello?
Yeah. I was just saying. I
Okay.
know. I know Green. I know Greenville. I know Greenville.
Yeah. So he moves there to a big city. I stay in a small town. So he moves there with this woman. And I ended up kind of running into her, talking to her after I seen that he was on live. Blocked me on Facebook, then unblocked me, went on live, like riding around the city, drinking and smoking with her, completely forgot about coming to see our son. Just like crazy stuff. So he's with this woman now. He's came back to us as a family 4 times. I gotta be with my family. I'm taking care of somebody else's kid. I want to take care of my own. So like a fool, I fell for it every time and let him come back. Now I've been going through therapy. I built myself up, and I'm like, I don't want to be with you. I'm trying to work it out so you can see your son. Each time that I do that, I notice that he's fine with it. He'll call on days that I give him. He's texting. And then eventually he brings me in to the conversation, like, how are you doing? He started asking my son, who's not even two, is your mom around other men? Is she having intercourse around other men? Are there other men sleeping in the bed with you? Tell him
So with this right here, how is he communicating this to your son?
he's, well, he'll call me for to talk to him, and I'll let him get on the phone with him, and then he's asking my son on the phone.
So hang up. If you got on speakerphone and you hear his mom, because that's
I,
unnecessary there. But you see how he's conditioning your son to be like a little like a spy for him while he's out here absolutely doing the same shit he's accusing you of. Boop.
exactly.
You
And
gotta
I'm
hang up.
like,
You gotta hang up
I'm
right
not trying to like
there.
take my son out of his life because I know that that's his only child. We didn't think we could have kids.
So,
Boom.
look, but the same thing you just said, he knows. He knows that's his only child. So it's just like you know this is his only child, but so does he. And he's actively making the decision to do that stuff. You know what I mean? That's why he keeps coming back and kind of checking in every few months. So you can't move on. And he just come in, he comes in, I want my family back. And then he leaves, comes back, I want my family back again. leaves. I'm trying to raise somebody else's kid. Leave. You see what I'm saying? It becomes a game for him. You know, it just North Carolina. It just becomes a super game for him. That you have to stop playing. It's like he's playing PlayStation right now. Stop picking up the controller. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not really trying to like keep feeding into it because I'm like, I'm young. He's always like older women, always talk to them. The chick
Sound like me.
actually texted me and was like, "Hey, you know, he's telling me all this bad stuff about you. That's why I'm trying to get him to divorce you." And I'm like, "You can have this guy. Like, it's fine. I do not care. If you want that headache, then that's cool." Um, Today he actually messaged me asking why can't he talk to our son every day. So I'm like, we came up with an agreement. You can talk to him 3 days out the week. You're not even upholding that. Why should I let you, try to have me available all day, every day, waiting for your phone call? I'm not doing it.
So
So
that's
then he
what you gotta
tries
start
to,
doing now. You have to start setting boundaries on that, and like you can call between 4 and 6 or something like that. You
that's what
can't
I
give.
do.
Yeah,
He
okay.
doesn't ever call. He's
Then
like,
fuck
I'm
it.
at work.
Then you got to say fuck it. He can't call. Then like see, you are like this is the situation right here. You are in control of it right here. It don't matter what he says. You still are in control of the situation because this is you have to set the boundary. Like, hey, if you don't call between these hours, you don't get to talk to him. Like I just feel like that's what you have to do. But see, you keep me from my son. You had to do. So you keep yourself for your son. Like you don't get to call anytime you want to. Like then he'll start calling at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, hey, is little man up? I was just wondering. I was having a little dream about him, whatever, and I just wanted to call and check on him. So in these situations right here, that's where you absolutely have to start. You have if you have to stick to it. He did like the decisions that he's made. He's put himself in this predicament. You're not doing anything. What did you do? You know, you wouldn't. Yeah,
Right.
so, yeah. What did you do? Think about it. What in this situation right here? What exactly did you do to get into this scenario? You know what I mean? It's on him. Like he knew that he could move a few minutes away. You see what I'm saying? He moved like he knew that he did it on purpose. Like he decided to do that situation right there. He moved. He knew it was his only son. He knew that older woman had a kid and whatever. He already knew that. Yeah, he made a decision to do that. But he's trying to have multiple relationships, and he's talking shit to other people about you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's like shaming me, like all
Yeah.
of his family when we get back together, they're always like, yeah, telling him like you got some sense, you made the right decision. And like I told him, I'm like, I think that it's coming to a point where I hate to do it, but I'm feeling like I don't want him to be involved with my son anymore. Because my son, I realized that he has abandonment issues. I can't leave out the room without him going off. If I walk outside, he's, screaming and hollering, going off to the max. So I'm like, I feel wrong if I take his son out of his life completely, but I'm like, I feel like he's not getting it.
Yeah, you're not taking this. Like I said, you can't force him to be a dad. That's what I'm just saying. You can't like you're not taking your son away from him. It's literally he making the own decision. Say, hey, look, here is the window for you to call. And like I said, you document all the stuff that he's saying. Like you got, I looked it up. Too. North Carolina is a one party state, so those phone calls when he start asking that silly shit, you can record that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And see,
You,
he told me I can't divorce him. He's like, I'm not going to ever let you divorce me. And I feel like that's why he kept coming back because, North Carolina, you have to be a year separated
yeah.
consecutive. So he'll come back and stay for 2 weeks to almost a month, then leave. So
So,
it's like, I feel like if I try to divorce him,
so
he's
that's
going
on
to bring that up.
who's that on then? So now that's on you. So you
Yeah,
gotta
it's on me.
so I mean, you gotta stop letting him come back and reset the clock. You know what I mean? You gotta stop, hey, that's on you now. It's just like if he knows it if he knows it works, why would he stop it? You know what I mean? That's the
That's
mind.
true.
Like if he knows it worked, like I can come back for 2 weeks, get my mail transfer here. You know what I mean? Pee around the house, mark my territory. I go back to bring. You know. We can do that.
Yeah,
And so that's just like now it's on you to just like, look, no, you not coming back, And but this is a situation, right? You have to start marking the date that he's been gone because he'll fight the date. He's like, no, I was there 2 weeks ago. You have to mark the date that you have to have a provable date that he's been gone. You know what I mean? Because he'll fight that. And then if you keep going to court, well, you probably have to hire an attorney, but they can force the divorce. If he doesn't show up, they can just force the judge will sign it. They're like, oh, he's not showing up. You see what I'm saying? Especially
yeah.
I don't know about the assets and stuff like that. He can't hold you hostage in the marriage. That's weirdo shit. Uh,
That's kind of what I feel like. It's like, he told me I can't talk to anybody. Then he's threatened to actually kill me if I have somebody around my son. And then he's like, oh no, you do you, I'm fine. And then the next
No,
minute,
so yeah, see, he didn't put that in text message. He probably said it on the phone or in person. You have
he's
to,
smart. He does it all the time on phones, never on
yeah.
text messages.
Everybody say you gotta get your get on Google, get your phone recording app, and do that right there. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get
Right.
you have to. You absolutely have to. He's gonna because he's felt like he's untouchable right now. I promise you he does. You know, he thinks he's untouchable.
That's exactly how he's kind of acting, and he's always throwing God in my face, like God
No.
got me. He's gonna pull me out of this mess. Like you're not gonna always win. It's okay. It's all right. And I'm like, dude, you're doing this to yourself. I just kind of want to just pack up and disappear. I've isolated myself from all my friends because he didn't approve of them. So now it's like I don't have no support system. I'm a single parent, barely scraping by, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm the bad guy.
Yep. You're always gonna be the bad guy in his story, regardless. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to be the bad guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's confirmation because a lot of the things that you're saying is like I thought I was going crazy because he would tell me, he would gaslight me a lot and then, tell me that, your depression is all in your mind, your anxiety is all in your mind. I mean, this guy is crazy. He's pulled out a gun on me before, broke my
Yeah.
nose, but I still stayed. So I'm like,
Yeah. It's time. Now is the time. Yeah, you gotta survive. Now is the time for survival. I promise you. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much, Lee. I just didn't know, like, when do I let go? When do I give up? I mean, people
Now
that are outside.
you're not giving up. You're not. I feel like you gotta start. You're not giving up. You're if anything, you're choosing you because he's picked him. He's chosen himself. Like you're not giving up. He's chose him. So you're not giving up on anybody in this situation. You know what I mean? So I just feel like in this space, you're fine. You just protect your peace, protect yourself. You know what I mean? And arm yourself because hell no. Hell
Yeah,
no.
I'm thinking about getting me a gun. Of course, practicing safety with locking it up. My son's very curious. But I don't want to
One
hold
of
you
those
up too
safes.
long.
Get you one of these safe like this one right here. Get you one of these safes like this. It'll help you out right here. This one, you got a fingerprint. Get the fingerprint. Bleep. You got a code right here. Boop, 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 boop. And you got a key. Bleep. Just in case. You mean?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty dope. I've never seen one like that before, but I'm definitely going to
Hit
invest
the
in
button. Boom. They open up.
that.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
because I don't know what he's capable of.
Yeah.
He's kind of like on drugs too, so I'm like that kind of
Oh hell
adds
no,
fuel to
girl,
the
no,
flame.
no. You just keep throwing red flags at the camera now. No, it's too much. I think we can all come to a decision right now that you're done with this. No, no. But I'm gonna let you. How about I got a couple more people I gotta put on here. But be safe and protect yourself, please. Okay.
Thank you so much, Lee. I hope that you have a good night.
You as well. Be safe. Okay.